Hello and welcome to a new vlog. Hopefully this vlog will be uploaded sooner than the last one because I worked on it like way too long, because I filmed it over a longer time and then I edited it, but I wasn't happy with the editing because like nothing made sense and the music didn't make sense, because I wanted to use my own compositions but I didn't have enough music, so I borrowed some of Casper's music, but I still wasn't satisfied, and because I wanted the video to be more professional, like videos from YouTubers that I follow. But since it was my second vlog, I really can't expect that from myself, and I know that, but I still can't like accept it when I'm sitting there and trying to finish something. And also because it took so long time, like then the whole like topic of the video wasn't really so accurate because things changed in my life and new things happened. But I eventually, yesterday I let go and I posted it and I was like, okay, whatever, I just gotta let it go, because I think this is something that I like try to keep in mind for a lot of things, especially when it comes to creating stuff and creativity. Because, for example, I really like to paint, and I know that I'm not the best painter, but I still think it's really fun, and I really also like the paintings that I do and the sculptures that I do, because they are an expression of me, and like they are the best that I can do. And it's not even about it to be good or like well made, it's more about it to be like something that I feel is a fair expression of my creativity. I think it makes sense. Because also, since I'm like mainly a songwriter and artist, that is my main focus, and that's what I like put the most effort into. And if I try to put that much effort into everything I do and like reach for that high like level of professionalism, I don't know, then I wouldn't be able to do all the things that I think is fun and that I think like feels fulfilling to me. Because also with music, of course, I can't like aim for it to be perfect, since it's my first album, and I don't ever think anything can be fully perfect. Of course, I want it to be like the best of effort, like to let the recordings be as good as possible, but I can't like aim for every tone, like every note to be perfect, like every like sound wave. And I think that's something that both me and my producer have to realize, because we're both such perfectionists, and we've been working on this album for like more than a year, and we haven't even finished one single song because there's always something that goes wrong. But I also think it's because we're both new to this whole album recording process, so it's like a mix of too much perfectionism and like that we're on the process of learning. I have a memory from when I was in high school, and I was so like focused and ambitious on making a career in music, because I started writing songs when I was 14, and I started doing it out of pure passion because I already played the guitar and I had written like a song or two before, but like not that I was like really serious about it, like that I really felt in myself like this is what I want to do. This is like a big passion of mine. And I was sitting every day after school for hours just playing, writing, singing. But and like a lot of the songs turned out really good, and some of them weren't so good, and I started like performing and stuff. And then in high school I started the music program, and I was so focused on like that when I finished this education in 3 years and at my graduation, then I will like have released my first album. I would go on a Europe's tour and I will have already reached success. But at the time I was 16, and when I graduated I would be 19, and like that's nothing. It's, of course some people reach success at that age, but I'm not unhappy that I haven't, and that I still haven't reached the success that I'm aiming for. Because it's not even about making making like success, it's about like what you create and that you need to feel. Need to feel proud of it. You need to feel like it's like it feels good to you. That it fulfills you, and not like only about other people to like it or to make money from it. Because of course I would like to make money from my music, not like a huge load of money. I don't need to be rich or anything, but like so that I can go around and that I can like I want to be able to like provide for myself, like pay the rent and food and maybe a vacation once in a while. Because the thing I wanted to say about my mentality in high school was that it totally limited me from making music. And I didn't write so many songs. I was just stuck, and like the whole like thing about writing music just gave me an anxiety, like a performance anxiety, I guess you could say. And I talked a lot to one of my teachers in school, and I always told him like, oh my god, I'm gonna be such a pop star. I have these huge ambitions. But I didn't write any music, and he eventually told me like, I haven't heard you say once in your whole time here at this school that you like doing music and that you think it's fun to play music. I only heard you talk about your big ambitions, and it's also good, but I think you have lost your fun. You've lost like the core of why you're creating music. And this is something that I'm still struggling with, and I think it's a big struggle for a lot of people who are like going for a professional career in music, that you lose a bit of like the fun and the passion for what you're doing, and get stuck in about like creating a product and something that will be like that you will be able to put out in the market and make a living from. And of course you want to make a living, but like it's no worth in making a living from something that is that complicated and such a hard business if you don't feel like it fulfills you. Because if you just wanted to make money, you could just take another job that would be maybe more easy to get and more easy to like have a secure income every month. And to make money, that's not why, at least not why I do it. That's why I create music and why I want to become an artist and songwriter. It's because it's my main passion and because it's important to me. And these vlogs, they are also important, I think, because I think it's really fun to film them and it's also fun to edit it. But the problem is that I get way too stuck in it needing to be like good enough, and it needs to look professional enough. And hopefully it can be nice to watch even if it's not super professional, because maybe it can just be like an example of that you can do something even if it's not like the best of all possible YouTube videos there are out there. And that's why it's so important to let go of the perfectionism and just do the best of effort and then let it go, so that you will be able to do something new and to be able to keep up the art process. Because a lot of times I just drop ideas and projects that I started just because it was too hard to do it, because I put too much pressure on myself in it to be perfect and it to be good enough, and that I'm not good enough at it, so I shouldn't do it. But yeah, I'm just rambling on. But I think I got like the main point into this speech of mine. But I'm gonna continue vlogging because I think it's really fun, and I'm gonna continue my editing skills process, and hopefully one day it will look as I would like it to be. But I'm gonna invite you to follow me through my weekend. Today's Saturday, and in a bit I'm gonna go over to my producer's place to record some guitar and some vocals and eat brunch. So you can follow along. So what are we doing now?
We're gonna record the acoustic guitar for Summer in the Forest again.
Yes, this is the third time.
Yes.
Or the fourth, I don't remember.
Fifth, probably.
Oh, but now we're gonna do it. We're gonna have like a final take that actually is editable.
Don't film my mess.
So this is Amanda's home.
All of my mess.
Yeah, here's her. What is it called? Like bar shelf.
Oh yeah, my bar.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm giving a house tour of your house. I haven't even given a house tour of my own house. But we make like
you can
this.
show them my my temple. It has a very nice new addition to it. The
Yeah.
dick.
The dick. Yeah, she's from India, so she has some Indian stuff, and now she also have a golden dick. Yeah. Well. So here we set up the recording booth. So to block out some noise interference, we have
so it doesn't bounce on the doors.
Yeah.
So you have some isolation behind you.
Yeah, and we're also gonna put down the blinds to the balcony and turn off the refrigerator, all the stuff to prepare for a good recording. And here we have eaten some brunch before. It's an all-around producer who makes food, listen to your problems, set up the recording booth. It's great. As I'm trying to do a logo for the album and for myself, but so far there's some good ideas, but it basically looked like shit. Because I don't know, I'm trying to be all DIY and do everything myself, but I realized that to get this into a computer I will definitely need help. But hopefully I will be able to make a logo and a panda that looks something like I would have imagined it. Okay, now I'm gonna show you something that I've been doing for like a year, and it's folding my underwear according to the Marie Kondo method. And I don't even know if this is like necessary, but for some reason it brings satisfaction to my structured self to have a folded underwear drawer. So I do like my socks and my underwear, but I could also do like the rest of my wardrobe, but I have most of my like t-shirts and stuff hanging, so I don't need to. But well, maybe this is a waste of time, but it looks satisfaction. It looks satisfying. I'm saying with waving my underwear around. But today is Sunday and I spent most of the afternoon asleep on the couch, or a kind of small couch, but it was really comfortable actually, and now I feel very rested. Maybe that's what Sundays are for, and not doing like 100 of tasks, because we've been cleaning the house, and I actually also wanted to do some other stuff, but I don't know, maybe I do it, maybe I don't. It's the weekend after all. So here's what it looks like. Here are the underwear, and here are the socks. Looks like I have my life together. Sunlight over these
dance, please.